Chārsadda. Chārsadda is a town and headquarters of Charsadda District, in the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province of Pakistan. It is the 85th largest city of Pakistan, according to 2017 census. Located in the Valley of Peshawar, Chārsadda lies about 29 kilometres from the provincial capital of Peshawar at an altitude of 276 metres, 906 feet. The total area of Charsadda district measures about 996 square km. The district is geographically organized into two primary parts, Hashtnagar, Pashto, Ashnaghar, and Do Aaba, Pashto, Duaba. The city hosts the ruins of what was once the ancient Gandharan capital city of Pushkalavati, meaning Lotus City in Sanskrit, and home of the Sanskrit grammarian Pāṇini. History. The earliest archaeological deposits recovered at Chārsadda, in Bala Hisar, are dated to ca. 1400 BCE, when a small community was established on a low natural mound of clay above the floodplain of the Kabul and Swat rivers, constructing structures of timber posts slotted into post holes, in association with ceramic sherds and dash. Subsequent periods indicate that more permanent structures were built at Chārsadda, including stone-lined pits. Between the 14th century BCE and the 6th century BCE, when an Achaemenid presence is represented at the site, see below, the inhabitants of Chārsadda developed an iron-working industry and used ceramics that are typical for this period in the Vale of Peshawar, Swat, and Deer. The father of Sanskrit grammar, Pāṇini, was from this area and lived around 4th century BCE. The later history of Chārsadda can be traced back to the 6th century BCE. It was the capital of Gandharan from the 6th century BCE to the 2nd century CE. The ancient name of Chārsadda was Pushkalavati. It was the administrative centre. Many invaders have ruled over this region during different times of history. These include the Durrani Empire, Alexander the Great's Macedonians, the Mauryas, the Greco-Bactrians, the Indo-Greeks, the Indo-Scythians, the Indo-Parthians, the Kushans, the Huns, the Turks, the Guptas. Chārsadda is contiguous to the town of Prang, and these two places were identified by Alexander Cunningham with the ancient Pushkalavati, capital of the region at the time of Alexander's invasion, and transliterated as Pukalaos or Pukilaotis by the Greek historians. Its chieftain, Aestus, according to Arrian, was killed in defense of one of his strongholds after a prolonged siege by Hephaestion. Ptolemy fixes its site upon the eastern bank of the Swastin or Swat. The region was later conquered by Chandragupta Maurya from the Macedonian Straps. In the 7th century CE, Humayun Tsang visited the city, which he describes as being 100 li, 16 2/3 miles, northeast of Peshawar. A stupa, erected over the spot where Buddha made an alms offering of his eyes, formed a great attraction for the Buddhist pilgrim and his co-religionists. The city, however, had even then been abandoned as a political capital in favor of Purashapura, Parashawara, or Peshawar. Rivers. There are three rivers flowing in Chārsadda, the River Jindi, the Kabul River and the Swat River. These are the main source of irrigation for Chārsadda. The three rivers then merge and join the Indus River. Demographics. The population of Chārsadda district, according to the 2017 census, is 1,616,198. The population of the district over the years is shown in the table below. The population counted in the 1998 census was 1,022,000, of which 19% were urban. The predominant language is Pashto, spoken natively by 99.4% of the population. Administration. The district is administratively subdivided into three tehsils comprising a total of 58 union councils. Education. District Chārsadda has altogether 1,001 primary, 105 middle, 94 secondary and 24 higher secondary schools. Apart from public schooling, and following the national trend, Chārsadda also has a spate of private institutes and schools offering educational programs. Of the 1.6 million population, around 150,000 5 to 16-year-olds are enrolled in the schooling system. All in all, the gross enrollment rate, GER, is 79% while the net enrollment rate is 44% at primary level. According to the Directorate of Education, the literacy rate in Chārsadda is 31.1%, which is lower than the national and provincial levels in part due to the poor infrastructure and the backlog of missing facilities. Bakırkhan University is a public university situated in Chārsadda, named after Abdülgafar Khan, Bakırkhan. In January 2016, the university was attacked by gunmen. Geography. Located in the Valley of Peshawar, Chārsadda lies about 29 kilometres, 18 miles, from the provincial capital of Peshawar at an altitude of 276 metres, 906 feet. 3. The total area of Charsadda District measures about 996 square km. The district is geographically organized into two primary parts, Hashtnagar, Pashto, Ashnaghar, and Do Aaba, Pashto, Duaba. Thanks for watching. Do not forget click the subscribe button, and hit the bell icon.